All right, hi everybody. It's Bonka922. Now, don't fret. Don't fret. Don't fret. The live stream will happen, but after I upload this video. Now here's the thing. Not Jim, but Jim Nerds Nation, and I believe Anime Rick, they're in a live stream with this guy that I've never heard about before. This YouTube reviewer. You know what I'm noticing? And this is going to be 7 Deadly Sins review. See, the fact that Jim is reviewing anime, I think is amazing. I think it's amazing that he's reviewing manga, he's reviewing anime, he's continuing it. It just goes to show you, doesn't matter how old you are, you can still do this. But yeah, that's just what I want to mention. And then I think Zoro's doing a live stream. But later I'll do it. It's gonna be on Maggie and a few other things that happened today when I was watching a few episodes. But yeah, 7 Deadly Sins. Chapter 63. This is old. I was pushing it, you know. But fuck it. And I'll probably do Hunter x Hunter tonight, maybe. I don't know though. We have to wait and see on that. But this chapter, 63. Was called Arthur Pendragon. Oh! King Arthur. Yo, King Arthur. Yo, this guy was beast. He didn't do much in the chapter. But still, just his presence is alone to make you go like. Now, gonna give this a 4 out of 5, but this was a very interesting chapter. Because in this chapter, we were shown a few things towards the end. So I was like, okay. At the beginning, we just basically have Arthur Pendragon and the mystery figure. And we have Dreyfus basically saying, or King Arthur of Camelot, he was able to take out the sword out of the Bluish Boulder, and so on and so forth. And he's wondering, Dreyfus, why did he come with an army? Come with an army. What shall we do? And Hendricksen saying, there's no choice. I will meet him. You take me to King Arthur, whoever he is. Dreyfus, you take care of the 7 Deadly Sins. And he's like, very well. Now, he then goes to the front of the gate, Hendricksen, to greet King Arthur. Now, the thing about Arthur in this is his allegiance isn't really to Hendricksen. His allegiance is to the true king, meaning Elizabeth's father, give or take. So that's his allegiance. That's where that, and that's kind of one of the reasons why he's there, because he wants to meet, the person, the king, the real king. And just meet him. Just meet him because it's been a while. So Hendricksen goes out. He meets up with him, and he's basically saying this doesn't make any sense. They're just a new kingdom. Their military cannot possibly be compared to that of Loyalness. He's thinking to himself, and he says, "Open the gate." And he sees the army, and he's introducing himself. He says, I have been informed that you are the king of a southern kingdom. However, we're not forgetting common courtesy by addressing, arriving without even sending a messenger. And he apologizes, Arthur, and so on and so forth. He didn't think he would need an audience for doing something like this. And then all of a sudden, the person with the hood goes like this. The army, gone. Gone. Just, it vanishes. And I'm like, right. It just vanishes. I'm like, yo, that's fucking ridiculous. And basically, it's a mage. The person in that hood, under that hood, is a mage. So, but we don't know who it is. But whoever it is with King Arthur. And that was a whole illusion. There wasn't really an army there. and pretty much, I'm the king of Camelot and Dragon, and he's indebted to the king of Lyonesse, and he's come here to repay him. And he wants an audience with the king. And he says, unfortunately, the king is ill and he's resting. You have to leave today. There's no reason. And then he brings up the fact that this person can cure the king's illness. Please take us to the king. But he's thinking to himself, Hendricksen, this isn't time to meddling with some brat. I was like, yo, disrespecting Arthur? I don't think so, mofoker. Get out of here. So he's like disrespecting him. He says, please leave. And he's like, I see. And we see King Arthur. Nice looking guy. Nice looking guy. Kind of looks a little bit like Meliodas in a way, but not really. And he's like saying that won't do. And he's basically just saying, matter on your hands and forcing you to deny entry to outsiders. Then we shall hand resolving that problem. Pretty much. Then we go to Elizabeth. Yes. Now, whoever the person is with the hood, that's not Merlin. I'm convinced that's not Merlin. That's somebody else. We don't know who that person is. Maybe, here's a thought that occurred to me. Maybe the person that is might be Merlin's master or someone related to Merlin. But it's not Merlin. And basically we have Elizabeth, and she's just walking around. And she's like, what is this? Where? I thought it was on the board. Where's Lord Margaret? And she's like, welcome back to Lyonesse. And you're the one who took me here. And then she just disappears, and she's wondering where Lord Margaret is. Now, very important. I'm convinced Merlin is Hawk, the pig. Yeah, it's him. Because every time that person shows up, Hawk is not there. Every time Hawk shows up, Merlin's not there. So, that's just the kind of concept that I'm thinking about from this whole situation. But anyway, that's basically what happens. And, Hawk Go shows up, and he's like, it's coming. He gets in like a frenzy, and he goes super point loin illusion, and he just destroys the door. And they go out, and he then attacks this guard. and then they notice they're in the underground dungeon. So he knocks out the guard, and she sees, and this is another thing that happens. They walk by Margaret's cell. I was like, whoa, that was special. That I did not expect. Walks by her cell. And we see Hank, Hawk talking to Elizabeth. What are you doing, Elizabeth? Margaret. Father, where are you? And she says, and then she says to Elizabeth, is that you, Elizabeth? And she's like, Margaret. And that's where it ends there. And then after that, we basically got a page with Dreyfus, Hellbram, Hauser, Gale Thunder, Gira, and Jericho. Now, I was basically saying a lineup of the Holy Knights. Together, the old and new generations come for the head of the hero Meliodas, and it says on the side, an unpredictable King Arthur is also jumping into the fray. An unexpected, decisive battle begins among great warriors. And then it says, continuing chapter 64, Kingdom Infiltration Strategy. So, from what I'm getting from this chapter, we know King Arthur, he is in debt. He feels that he needs to repay the king of Lyonesse. That's why he showed up. There's that. There's also the whole thing with Hawk. I'm telling you guys right now, Hawk is Merlin. I just got a feeling. I just feel it. I just have a big time feeling. We do not see Hawk, the pig, when Merlin is there. She's there. And when Merlin's not there, Hawk is there. See? At least that's what I'm thinking, because Merlin is the sloth of gluttony. That's another thing to consider. Now, I could be wrong, though, because, she did disappear, and then all of a sudden Hawk showed up. I mean, it could be, maybe it's like transformation magic maybe she has. And when Hawk is, she turns into Hawk, and then, yeah, that's what she basically does. So she transforms into Hawk, turns into Merlin, Merlin then transforms into Hawk, back, vice versa. The thing with Margaret and Elizabeth for next week, I don't know what that's going to bring up. I mean, we might get some answers why Margaret's in the cell. We might understand the whole story behind that. So there's a lot of facets to this chapter. 4 out of 5, like I said. But like I said, great chapter. I can see the reveal of this person who's with Arthur being somebody of big time magic, because they created a whole freaking army, an illusion of an army. So whoever this person is, they are big time as far as magic's concerned. As far as the battle between Melados, Bond, and Galther against the Holy Knights, I can see this. I'm not going to say Hauser is going to restrain himself, like he's not going to fight them. He'll fight them. But I can see that maybe what might end on happening is certain things coming into play. Because here's the thing. He's met them before, and he has doubts, Hauser. He's got some big time doubts. He really does. He, after the whole thing with Diane and all that other jazz, I believe he doesn't. It's not that he's going to fight them, but he has doubts about the kingdom, and with all this happening at the same time, you gotta wonder for next week what's going to really go down. It should be very interesting, highly interesting to see how this battle go down, what King Arthur's going to do. So many questions to answer, but I believe King Arthur, because he has allegiance and a debt to pay because of what the King of Leoness did for him, if he finds out all the dirty secrets that Hendricksen's up to, I can see him helping the Seven Deadly Sins in a way. No. But we'll have to wait and see. And, we'll see next week. Should be interesting, like what's going on. Hey, between Seven Deadly Sins and Maggie, it's like, whoo! Speaking of Maggie, after this is over and uploaded, live stream, yes. I'll bring in a few people. Not going to go too crazy here. It'll probably be just Nostradamus, just McWhirlpool Inc. if I can, Roxas, and some other people to discuss Maggie and things about it. So, yeah. I'm Bonkai922. I will see you guys later. Tons of Darkness stuff will be uploaded, hopefully, tomorrow. Yeah, I will get to it. Definitely going to happen. And I'll also talk in the live stream about certain things that happen in the episodes today with seasons. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Fucking Hendricksen, man. You're disrespecting Arthur? Oh, no. We don't play that shit. This is King Arthur, you son of a bitch. Step aside. Yeah. See you guys later. Peace.